Life has changed in Australia over the last 50 years, with diversity and cultural awareness. But have we changed for the better? Or are we still lacking in empathy, belonging, or our attention to stand up against the injustices of our world? A world filled with political scandal, war, crime, corruption are all concerns of a modern world. But racism is still at the forefront of common issues raised within society. Feelings of frustration, depression, and torment plague our fragmented country, and we are continually bombarded with false promises of being free. What steps have pushed us into this new era of judgment, racism, and classification to be perfect, to be privileged, and to ignore the differences we all share as one race? 50 years ago, two men representing the United States of America on a world stage stood silently to protest the injustice they felt for their people. They stood silent with black-gloved fists in the air at the 1968 Mexico City Olympics, protesting the way they were being treated in their own country. What was less known is the story of the man who ran second in that race. His name was Peter Norman, an Australian who would not only support these athletes as his equal, but to stand beside them in the same way. Peter is a special person to me, not only because of his athletic achievements or his stance on human rights issues, but because he's also my uncle. His stance became my own on his sudden passing in 2006, when I made it my mission to educate a new generation about Peter Norman and bring awareness to those that have the guts and fortitude to stand up against injustice. We live our lives for the better. We want the best for ourselves and the future generations, and we want them to look back at our accomplishments. What we don't want is for our children to make the same mistakes we've made. We want our children to know better, to be better, and to feel like they are equal no matter who they are, where they're from, and what they believe, and what makes them human. Every weekend across our country, and in fact all countries, we see our brothers, sisters, mums and dads who enjoy spending time together on those white lines as amateurs or professionals, from the small fields and the big fields, knowing where those lines are drawn. So why can't we draw those same lines in our own lives? Knowing which ones to cross and which ones not could help overcome our differences and help a new generation of human beings share that common ground. Whether you are a participant or just watching from the sideline, you have the power to change, to enhance, and to educate those around you by saying what Peter Norman said all those years ago: I'll stand with you. I'll stand with you when some think the colour of your skin defines your worth. I'll stand with you when some don't understand your sexual or religious beliefs. I'll stand with you when some don't believe in the same rights for all. Accomplishments have no colour, no race, no religion. Accomplishments are made by those who strive, who persevere, who decide to be better human beings. Racism has no place in our world. It has no place in our towns and cities. It has no place in our schools or on our sporting fields. And it certainly has no place being taught in the ears and eyes of our children. So here's where I'll draw the line. I'll stand with you as an equal partner, as an equal competitor, as an equal observer, and as an equal human being. Those who choose to cross that line, I'll stand with you to say enough. No more. Most of us believe in mateship, in respect and a fair go. What line will you draw on this enormous field and in this game of life? Peter, Tommy and John ran the race of their life. The human one, not the Olympic one. I'll stand with you, because if I don't, this race will never be won.